Hello, yogis. We are back, and this time from the beautiful place of La Fora, where Tuscan Fitness is hosted. I'm ready again for a 20-minute Vinyasa Flow. Um, let's start today in Child's Pose. So let's open the knees wide out to the side, big toes together. Bring your sit bones towards your heels, walk your arms forward, and then rest the belly and the chest between the thighs. Taking a moment here to welcome yourself here on your mat for your 2-minute practice. Taking a moment to observe your breath without changing the breath. Maybe you can feel your belly rising and descending on the breath wave. And maybe you would like to set an intention for your practice today. Maybe it's something you would like to cultivate, something you would like to work on, something you would like to let go. Take some time to set your intention. And then we will slowly start to manipulate the breath. So on every inhale, you breathe in a little deeper. And on an exhale, breathing out a little bit longer. Maybe you're familiar with Ujjayi breath. And start your Ujjayi breath now. Maybe you're not familiar with Ujjayi breath, then stick with the breath where you breathe in a little deeper through the nose, exhaling a little longer from the nose. And now let's bring the arms forward, spreading the fingers wide onto the mat. And pretend you pull the mat towards you with the top of your fingers. And on the next inhale, you pull the mat towards you. You rise up with a round spine. You bring your shoulders above your wrists. Exhale, tilt the pelvis forward. Bend the elbows and slowly descend down, bringing the sit bones back towards the heels. Again, breathing in, pull the mat towards you. Rising up. Exhale, tilt the pelvis forward, bend the elbows, slowly descend down, bring your sit bones towards your heels. One more, breathing in, rising up. Exhale, tilting the pelvis forward, sit bones towards the heels. Stay in your child's pose. On the next inhale, lift the forehead off the mat. Exhale, walk your hands to the right side. Maybe you bring your left hand on top of the right. Maybe you keep the hands together, finding a side stretch here. Try to keep the left sit bone on your left heel or close to your left heel. Relax your head. And then inhale, coming halfway up, creating space to walk the arms to the center. And then all the way to the right side. Folding over your left leg, keeping the right sit bone close to your right heel. Then inhale, coming halfway up. Exhale, walk the hands back to center. Descend one more time down, belly and chest between the thighs, forehead on the floor. On the next inhale, you rise up to hands and knees. Bring your knees hip-width distance, shoulders above the wrists. Finding length in the arms. On the next inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, lift the heart. Exhale, push the mat away, round your spine. 2 more, breathing in, tilting the pelvis forward, lifting the heart. Exhale, push the mat away with the top of your fingers, top of your feet, round the spine. One more, breathing in, tilting the pelvis forward, lifting the heart. Exhale, push the mat away. And inhale, come back to center. Hug your belly button in. Inhale, lift the right leg back and up. And then bring your left arm forward. Maybe you stay here trying to find your balance. And maybe on an exhale, you bring your elbow and your knee together under your belly. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left elbow towards the right knee. One more, breathing in. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, bringing the left arm up. And then bring the left hand down, bringing the right knee down next to the left. Other side. Inhale, left knee comes up. Bring your right arm forward. Maybe you stay here. Or maybe on the next exhale, you bring your right elbow and your left knee together. Two more, breathing in. Exhale, elbow and knee together. One more, breathing in. Exhale, elbow and knee together. Extend one more time. Lower the right hand down, bring your left knee down. Let's do one more cat-cow. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, lift the heart. Exhale, push the mat away, rounding the spine. And then come back to a neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes under. And on the next inhale, you lift your knees off the mat, just slightly off the mat. Not too high, they just hover above the floor. Keep on breathing. And exhale, lower the knees down. We do this 2 more times. Inhale, lift the knees just a little bit off your mat. Keep on breathing, don't hold the breath. Exhale, lower the knees down. One more, breathing in. Lifting the knees off the mat. And exhale, bringing the knees down. Good. Now bring your sit bones towards your heels. Spread the fingers. And then lift the hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Start to pedal your heels here in downward facing dog. This can be very nice in the morning, or maybe not so nice in the morning if you have very tight hamstrings. Bringing the heels one by one to the floor. Good. Coming back to stillness in downward facing dog. Now lift the heels off the mat. Pivot your heels to the right side. Bend your knees and lower your right hip towards the mat. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, pivot the heels to the left side. Bending the knees, lower your left hip down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Now on the next inhale, lift your right leg back and up, slowly. Exhale, bring the right knee to your nose, and then step your right foot forward between the hands. Hands on both sides of your right foot, maybe you have 2 blocks. Then on the next inhale, coil the belly button and the ribs in. Exhale, lower the hips down, lift the heart, lift the head. 2 more, breathing in, coil in. Exhale, lower the hips down, lift the heart, lift the head. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, down. Good. Now lower your left knee down and tuck your left toes. Inhale, circle the arms forward and up. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the heart, and lower your hands down on both sides of the right foot. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee off the mat, and then step to plank pose, to downward facing dog. Other side. On the next inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bringing the left knee to your nose. Step the left foot forward between the hands. Then inhale, coil the belly button and the ribs in, round the spine. Exhale, lower the hips down, lift the heart, lift the head. 2 more. Inhale, coil in. Exhale. One more. Inhale, coil in. Exhale, down and lower the right knee down and tuck the right toes. Push the left foot into the earth. Circle the arms forward and up on an inhale. Exhale, squeezing the shoulder blades together, lifting the heart. And bring your hands on both sides of the left foot. Step back to plank on an inhale. And on your exhale, your version of your chaturanga. Maybe it's the knees and the chest down, maybe knees, chest, chin, or maybe the full chaturanga. Inhale, hug your ribs in. Roll the shoulders back, coming up in a cobra. Exhale, slowly down. Inhale, rising up to hands and knees. Exhale, tucking the toes under, bringing the hips back and up. Downward facing dog. Now slowly walk your feet to the front of the mat. Bring the hands on the shins. Inhale, coming halfway up. Drawing the belly button and the ribs in. Exhale, forward fold. Belly and chest to your thighs. Two more. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. One more. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Circle the arms sideways and up. Bring your palms and your fingers together above the crown of your head. Exhale, lower the hands down through the center line. Arms all the way down alongside your body. Bringing your feet a little close together for your chair pose. Sweeping the arms forward and up on an inhale. Exhale, let's come a little bit lower. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale, coming halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, hands on the mat. Step, walk, or jump to your plank pose. And then your version of your vinyasa. So maybe it's the knees and the chest down, maybe full chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Now tuck your toes, lift the hips up and back to a downward facing dog. On the next inhale, lift your right leg back and up. Exhale, bring your right knee to your nose. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Lower your left heel down, warrior one. Toes are slightly in. Inhale, rise up. Finding length in the sides. Exhale, circle the arms down. Now interlace the fingers behind your back. Inhale here, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Exhale, bow forward. Humble warrior. Maybe you can bring your right shoulder inside the right knee. Bring the right hip back, left hip forward. Release the fingers. Inhale, rising back up. Exhale, lift the back heel off the mat as you circle your hands down. Left hand stays under the shoulder. Inhale, right arm comes up. Now bring your right arm overhead. Bring the right hand inside. Turn to the left side of your mat, bending the left knee, stretching the right leg. Then move back to the front of the mat. Bring your right heel towards your right butt. Inhale here. Exhale, step back to plank. Vinyasa. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tucking the toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg back and up. Exhale, bring your left knee to your nose. Step the left foot forward. Right heel comes down, toes slightly in. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Inhale here, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Exhale, bow forward, humble warrior. Left shoulder inside the left knee. Relax your head. Release the fingers. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, now lift your back heel off the mat. Lower your hands down. Right hand stays on the floor. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, left arm overhead. Turn to the right side of your mat. Bending the right knee, stretching the left leg. Back to the front of the mat. Bring your left heel towards your left butt. Step back. Vinyasa. to a downward facing dog. Good. Now bring the top of the thumbs together in front of you. Walk your feet a little closer together. Now bend your knees, look forward, and then see if you can jump towards the outsides of your hands, coming into your Malasana. Bringing the elbows inside your knees, palms together. Push the palms, squeeze the sit bones together, find length in the spine. Good. Maybe you stay here for your practice in Malasana, a beautiful hip opener. Maybe you would like to play a little bit. Then let's come to Bakasana, where we bring the hands in front, just a little bit away from the toes. We spread the fingers, we lift the hips up high, coming to the balls of our feet. We bring the knees towards the triceps. We look forward. Maybe you lift one foot off the floor. Maybe you lift the other foot off the floor. Coming in your crow pose. Keep looking forward. And then you slowly come back in Malasana. Elbows inside, palms together. Beautiful long line of the spine. And then you bring your sit bones down towards the floor. Good. Now straighten the left leg forward, anchor the left heel into the earth, bend your right knee, and make sure you have some space between the right foot and the left leg. Bring your left fingers behind you. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Open your right knee, come forward, and then circle the right arm around the right leg, left arm behind you. See if you can reach for the right fingers. Inhale, finding length. Exhale to come forward. Squeeze the right knee back into the midline. And anchor your left heel in the earth. Then release. Bringing the right leg forward. Bending the left knee. Make sure you have some space. Right fingers behind you. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, come forward. Left arm inside the knee. Maybe you open the knee a little bit. Wrapping the left arm around the left knee. Right hand binding behind your back. Inhale here, finding length. Exhale, coming forward. And squeeze the knee a little bit more towards the midline. And then slowly release. Bring your feet in front of you. Arms forward. And then we slowly roll down onto our mat. Bringing the feet close to your buttocks. And then let's bring the knees towards the armpits. Lift the soles of the feet up. Reach for the outsides of your feet. And then gently push the knees down towards your armpits. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you sway from side to side. And it can be nice to bring your peace fingers around your big toes. And then you bend one leg and you stretch the other leg to the side. And switch. And then from here, from happy baby pose, you find your way to your Savasana. Bringing the feet to the corners of the mat. Lower the arms down alongside the body. Taking a moment here to observe the integration of your yoga practice in your body. Maybe you feel tingling sensations in your hips, in the groins, in the belly. And then you take some time to surrender. Surrender to the earth, feeling the support of the earth beneath you. And feel free to stay as long as you want in your Savasana. If you don't have a lot of time left, then come back to the yoga mat, back into your body. Slowly start to wiggle the toes and move your fingers. And then bring your knees towards your chest. Roll to one side and then slowly come back up, or maybe you rock yourself up. Bringing the legs in Sukhasana in a comfortable seated pose. Maybe you finish your practice here with the hands on your legs or in your lap. Or maybe you join me by bringing the hands together and bowing the head towards the heart as a sign of respect and gratitude to the breath, to the body, and to each other. Namaste. And thank you guys. Maybe we'll see you here this season at La Fora. And otherwise, we will see you back online.